hear what they say. Hour ago, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo-hoo!
Hello, everybody. It's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva, hello. I like that. Your intro there sounded like reporting live from WCTV.
Reporting live from my dump of a house.
Yeah, Justine's battling a serious leak here, so
yeah,
pray for her. She has no water.
Get the candles out, people.
Yeah, light the Beyonce candles in honor of Justine. We're here. We're talking Love After Lockup, a great episode. Oh, it's good.
The best yet.
So good.
It was epic. It was up there. It
and
made
no
me
children,
happy.
so
no
it
sadness.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, right? That's what we
Yep.
need. It was just really a fun episode. I loved it.
Yeah, it was great. So we're here to talk a little bit about Love After Lockup. And first, as always, we'll do a little celebrity
I'm
gossip.
sorry, anybody. I fell asleep watching Celebrity Big Brother, so...
Oh, shit, so did I.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that some other time. But
it gets down. The only thing I have to say about Celebrity Big Brother is I figured out who I think is going to win it all. I think it's going to be Ricky Williams.
Do you?
Unless he got kicked off. But what
right.
what he's doing well is just sitting back in the corner with his shades on, just observing and like strategically telling the right people what other people are saying. But it's like he's not playing the game, but he's playing the game.
He is, right. And he's going to tell those girls. Do you think they're letting him vape?
He's definitely either pounding edibles or vaping. Something.
If you're allowed to drink, you should.
Yeah.
If it's in California.
If it's in California,
right?
yeah. I mean,
I wonder.
He is not sober, I will say that.
Okay, right.
He's ingesting something.
I'd love to see Ricky with nothing in him.
Oh, yeah, it would be interesting, right? I mean, he literally just stopped playing the NFL because he didn't want to keep having to take drug tests, I think. So, my type of dude.
For the green.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I think he's going to be one of those like sneaky characters who at the end you're like, oh shit, he's like in it.
Do you think Lolo and Eva Marie will make it much further?
I'm not quite sure. Lolo crying like, he's an Olympian when she got rid of Ryan. It's like,
what
calm
was
down.
that?
Like, we're all family. It's like you're not even on the same team within the Olympics.
And he hated you. He didn't even pick you.
Right. I don't know. I thought that was so lame.
I know you're not on the swim team. You're not.
Right.
I thought that was weird too.
Yeah.
And I love how they're always just working out, those two girls. It's really funny. Nothing else to do, I guess.
Right?
Tamar's just laying in bed, though. She's hilarious. I love her.
What would you
much.
do all day? Like, it's the same thing like in the real world and shit where they don't let them have TV or phones. Like, how do you entertain yourself? Bring a lot of
books. At least
books.
they get to leave the house. I don't know. That's a nightmare.
I would hate being trapped like that.
I wouldn't want to be on Big Brother. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't either. And there's no natural light, right? Even when they're outside, they're not outside. Like that, it would drive me nuts. I don't think I could do that.
Tom Green seems to be going loopier and loopier.
Yeah.
He's not as happy-go-lucky as he seems, right?
No. To me, there's definitely like he has that like depression thing that a lot of, I think, comedians can fall trapped to, you know?
Yeah, he has like a bottle of whiskey at night and he's punching walls, I think.
Yeah. So what do you got for gossip?
Okay. So the couple that's keep chugging along. What blows my mind about this couple is the kids. Okay, so J-Lo and arod still together. Did you see their little challenge that they're trying to keep going?
Like no sugar, no carbs.
Diet for 10 days.
Ugh.
I think it would be really tough. It
hard.
Sounds easy, but that is
no
tough.
Sugar. Like you think no sugar, you're like, all right, fine. I just won't eat sweets. But it's like you have a Greek yogurt that has sugar in it. Like everything has sugar in it. It's really hard to do no sugar.
Right.
Like,
it is
really
a
hard.
very addictive drug that's ingrained in us.
I mean, yeah, it's like the stuff you even think is healthy has sugar in it. So like pure no sugar is difficult.
So I know she asked Hoda to do it, and like Hoda was doing it. I don't think it's caught on really. But her body looks incredible.
And her body is insane. I just can't believe that she still looks like this at her age.
I just love the kids. Imagine if, I wonder what the ex-wife is like. I know that he had a lot of women in between J-Lo, but just when your husband's with J-Lo and then your daughters are hanging out with J-Lo, how do they not fall in love with J-Lo? And
Yeah.
she
They do
seems like
seem-
she's really nice to them.
This
and
might
that
be
the
like
daughters
a
all like
real
each
match.
other.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. And if you watch him on like red carpets, he's taking pictures of her 24/7. It's like he was never A-Rod and he's just some bitch boy again, Casper.
A-Rod is such a douche.
And he's like taking pictures
such
of
a
every
douche.
angle of her. It's
Yeah.
pretty, it's crazy to see.
Speaking of diets, you saw Beyonce and Jay-Z are challenging fans to go vegan and they'll win like whoever does it or something. Somehow there's like a contest where
saw
you can
something
win
about
concerts
that.
for life. I love
Wow.
Beyonce. I'm like the biggest Beyonce fan, but I will not go vegan. That shit's too hard for me. Props to
Vegan
anybody who
is
can do it, but vegan is like
Eating
impossible.
nothing with a face.
Nothing based off animal products. So you can't have butter, eggs, like, vegetarians would eat eggs, but like, yeah, you can't eat anything.
My friend is a vegan, and she
Cheese.
says sometimes she has to eat an egg because she's like, I feel like I need that protein, which like, I mean, maybe once in a great while, but she was a vegetarian since I
Mhm.
met her since she was a little kid. And then, I mean, for breakfast, I mean, she's sitting there slicing up a block of tofu, and I'm sitting there eating bacon and eggs. She's
Yeah.
eating, she's got
It's
a bunch
hard.
of greens on her plate. It is dedication. I guess she really likes it. I mean,
It's
her
difficult
boyfriend
to
doesn't
sustain.
eat that either, so she's all alone. They probably have a million fights over what restaurants to go eat at.
Yeah, exactly. Eating out as a vegan is like so difficult. I mean, what are you eating? I don't even know. Ugh,
Gosh,
God,
a lot
more
of
power to him.
it is.
I'm sure
it
Beyonce
is-
is going to come out with a 6-pack soon enough.
But she does look that one time she did do vegan. She did drop a bunch of weight. She looks
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her with a
Um,
little meat on her bones, though.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I think, God, she can do no wrong.
I like her.
Uh,
Yeah, I love those thighs on Beyonce.
Bow Wow got arrested in Atlanta. Did you see the mugshot?
I know it looks
He
like
has,
Colt
like-
got to him.
Yeah, right. He has like full blown scratch marks. Look like he was attacked by a cat.
Yeah.
Bow Wow's really kind of fallen into a disaster zone. It seems like.
Who's Bow Wow's dad? Is he at Master P? Or am I mixing him
No,
up?
you're
That's
thinking
Little
of Romeo.
Okay.
Yeah. Bow Wow. I don't know who Bow. I think
He's
Bow Wow's dad is
somebody, right?
unidentifiable. It's his
Okay.
mom, I think, who's really involved.
Oh, okay.
But both him and the ex-girlfriend got arrested. They couldn't figure out who was telling the truth, so they just arrested them both.
Oh my
So-
God. And so it's
I loved
he's
the
not
mugshot,
with
though.
Angela.
No, that's Romeo. What's the other one?
Oh, that's Romeo?
Yeah, Romeo and
God.
Angela. Yeah, they do. They came up at the same time, and they're very like kind of similar. But I think Romeo's way more locked up than Bow Wow.
Yeah. Master P doesn't mess around. I
No.
remember seeing something with that family. I thought
Yeah.
they could have had a reality show. I like them.
What else? Anything else?
The Roger and Jenny stuff is just
Ugh.
sad. Now they're saying.
So why did she go public with all? Like, why are they doing this in the public eye?
Well, I was reading that, and it just kept going on and on and on. I went to even her website like a loser. Like
I went to
read
the
whole
website
thing.
too. It was way too long of a message.
I didn't read it all. It's too
No, I didn't either.
depressing.
It's so
I
sad.
and it almost like I know she's troubled, but after a while, you sound like a rambling crazy person. Nobody needs to know all that stuff.
No one needs to know all that. And it just shows you never know what's going on with people, because the public facing
Right.
image they put out was like this very happy family doing everything together. And then like,
Yep.
it's just it's crazy.
Right.
Like it's real sad for the kids because they have 2 kids. It's like,
But
ugh.
he's on video pushing her around, and then he says, you were always aggressive to me, and he has something like, I pushed you, and then another time I know I did push you too. Like he knows he's maybe on tape for something else. It's really getting really nasty and messy.
I
feel
mean,
bad
he
for
full
these
on
poor
shoves her.
kids.
He shoves her to the ground. You can't do that
Jeez.
shit.
No.
It's insane. Yeah.
I feel bad for. I mean, I know she's a tough chick, but Jesus,
No,
that's
nobody
crazy.
deserves that. Yeah,
No.
it's unfortunate. I just wish it wasn't. I wish they would handle it in court and
He
like.
should walk away from her, even if she punches him in the face. He's a big guy. He could hurt her.
100%. Domestic violence on either side is unacceptable, right? But it's like he's a very large person. I mean, I understand she's feisty, but like everybody's got to walk away. It's bad.
Oh my God! And those
Real
poor
rough.
kids. The little girl, their genetics are so funny. They look just like both of them. It's really crazy.
They really
I
do
know
look like a
that's
blend.
That's their parents, but it's just
Yeah.
I don't know. The poor little boy. I guess he seems to be learning well now. I was watching them. He has maybe some type of autism or something, but I know they work hard with him. But jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, last but not least, you saw Cardi B and Offset are officially back together, which is very disappointing.
I love her video. She's like, I couldn't follow what she was doing. So those nails are incredible to live with. I don't know how they do it.
I know.
And so she's fine. I love, nothing is more compelling to me than those videos of her taping herself getting to her on her phone. I don't know why. She's chewing her gum and she's just so captivating. Anything that girl does. When she's trying to find the person who says that they photoshopped a DM or something. Did you see that?
No.
And then her first search comes up on her DMs. She's like going in there and it's Offset. People did catch that too.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I just like it makes me just like her a little bit less because I mean I love Cardi B and this I obviously won't change, but I just wish she hadn't gotten back together with him. It's just also why'd you make it same thing? You had this public like we're breaking up and then less than 2 months later you're like, oh, just kidding, I missed the dick. It's like,
I mean,
what?
I'm happy for the daughter if in the end it does work out, but I don't think it's going to be forever, which is sad.
I saw she like feels better because he got a new phone number. It's like, so fucking what? He can just give that number out to other people. Like it's not.
It's not going to stop him. He still has an Instagram, and people, all those girls know how to get to the people that.
Absolutely.
It's just like Michael. Michael knows how to work the system with that.
It all goes down in the DMs.
Just give it a little bit of time. It was Christmas time, of course, and in a way, I feel bad. I mean, I know that Offset and they're in their Migos. I'm not. See, but Cardi B, like even grandmas know who Cardi B is now. She's at another level, and I feel it. I feel like I don't know if this is mean, but if she wasn't Cardi B, I don't know if he would still be It's like he wants to ride her coattails a little bit too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the whole situation. I don't like. I get there's a kid involved, but I just wish she was a little stronger.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes.
Everybody knows her now. Yeah,
everybody leave him alone in the DMs. And he's not even attractive to me, like at all. I do not find him attractive one bit.
I don't know who I see her with, but I
would love to see her with like God, who? Like almost like how like Rihanna's dating that like billionaire like foreigner who's like just fully into her. Something like that would be good. Oh yeah, she's dating some like billionaire who owns what does he own? Like soccer teams or something crazy. Has, like,
that'd be nice.
Money.
It'd be hilarious if Cardi B dated somebody like Marlo, like a little white boy.
Yes, I would love that. Honestly, would be all-time classic, like a tech nerd or something.
I would like that. Yeah,
I would too. That would be good.
Well, that tech nerd, that Reddit guy, got freaking Miranda, the girl that was.
Oh, Miranda Lambert.
No, the Victoria's Secret model that was with.
Oh, what is her last
Orlando
name?
Bloom.
You're talking about. Yeah, Miranda something.
But he's super loaded. I don't know if he's Reddit or maybe Snapchat.
Well, just like Serena Williams.
Yeah, Serena Williams is with the Reddit guy. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
What an interesting
and
match
you're right. Miranda's
with
Snapchat. Dude.
Miranda Care. Miranda, is her name Miranda
that's
Care?
Not her name. What is her last name? Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. We ready? Love After Lockup?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, my God.
So we follow us on Twitter, Escape2Pod. We live tweet and we retweet some of your hilarious tweets. The one that got me that you retweeted, God, what was it? About
producers?
Yes, yes, that one. Saying that like Marcelino was mad at the producers.
I loved that.
Like, okay, let me find that.
Here we
go.
You don't see that a lot.
No. This was Galaxy of Crystal on Twitter who put, Marcelino's mad that the camera crew didn't tell him about Amanda. LOL, it's okay. They let Megan lose her virginity to Michael without saying shit. The crew of Love After Lockup are cold as fuck. That's a great tweet.
They really are.
Yeah, so follow us on good old Twitter, and then we're also on Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. So check us out on both places. Follow us, and we'll dive in. Tracy and Clint, his goddess.
Oh my god,
she's been missing for 2 days.
Tyler referred to me as his goddess.
I know, right? What the hell? She's been missing 2 days, and I love how he said, like, I'm just worried because I know how this world is for beautiful females.
For crackheads in a crack den.
Right. He tells his ex-wife about, I love how he tells like the story. He's like, I was laying on her
that's his
lap.
ex-wife?
Yes, that's his ex-wife. Who's like his
And
manager
the boss?
at work. Yes.
That's his ex-wife too?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, it is.
I
That was
didn't
probably
catch
one of the
that.
2 episodes you missed. Yeah, that's the ex-wife.
Oh, that's in the beginning? That's his ex-wife? Why isn't
Yep.
he with her?
I know, right?
She's
seems
a nice
like-
level-headed lady.
She's got some good Kate Gosselin hair. a
Yeah,
la,
she
like,
does have Kate
2000.
Gosselin hair. Hold on.
Um,
That's his freaking ex-wife. And I was wondering why they were like, all right,
Having that
Clint, your shift's
conversation.
got to start here soon. You got to get
Right.
back behind the board. Oh, my God. That's his ex-wife.
You notice how he was like
God.
telling her, he was like, you know, I was laying on her lap and then she just started smoking crack. I was like, what? What was it?
He definitely took some crack too. Come on.
Yeah. So he said, so we got the answer about the rental car. He got a bill for it. It's $21,000.
So they got a bill for the rental car. So you can take the rental car and they'll bill you. Wow.
Well,
Good to
I
know.
also loved how he was like so relaxed about it. I mean, I can't pay it right now, but it could have been worse. He said, she could have screwed me more. You know, I had $200 bills and she only took one of them. Jesus Christ.
It is pretty nice.
Yeah, nice gesture. And he's like, and I mean, she didn't take the ring, so I mean that's positive. And she's like, the ex-wife is like, yeah. I was like, what? Okay.
So she's the manager at his work.
Yep.
Oh my God. And then
Shouldn't
he's
wear
going
eats.
walking out downtown at 4 a.m. Downtown Houston.
What?
He's going for a walk. He said he left the room and went for a walk at 4 a.m. downtown Houston.
Yeah, he's probably just you know, he's on that
looking
good
for
good
crack.
wandering around. Yeah, I feel like, what are you doing? You don't just go take a stroll at 4 a.m. unless you're fucked up on something. Yeah. So now she's been missing 6 days. He meets with his mom. He'll never stop loving her and love conquers all. So he's a Hallmark card. Best quote of the episode. When she was like, past behaviors, Dr. Phil says it, predicts future behavior.
It's true.
I love people who quote Dr. Phil
Oh
like
my God.
he's like a legit
I've never watched Dr. Phil. I guess Wendy
haven't
Williams is my
either.
Dr. Phil, but that is funny.
I mean,
A lot
I
of
think
people
he
are
is-
into him.
I think he is a actual doctor because he was
She's her
co-signed by-
demographic. Yeah.
Oh, totally.
She's his demographic. Yeah.
And then he's like, you know, I love her, and he's like, her looks will fade. I'm like, her looks, or the mom said that,
The
like, you know,
mom,
one
yeah,
day
yeah.
her looks will fade, and it's like,
It's over already, honey.
they have faded.
Her prison jail, her trick pics were way better than the reality.
Yep.
The
Mom
was
wants
great,
him to.
though.
Mom was great. Wants him to get an annulment.
Why not? Right. A drug
And
addict.
then the right. Then the ex-wife calls and is like, "We just got a call. They were looking for you. Somebody's in prison." And sounds like she's locked up again. And he's like, "That's awesome. Oh, such good news." It's like,
Do you know what county she's in?
Yeah.
Oh
No.
my God.
So
But
you
he
don't
flew
just
away from her, so he's got to
Right.
find out.
where in the world is
So
Tracy?
where is this car that
Right.
he's got to pay $21,000 for too?
I mean, I just think there's a lot of questions, and the response should not be "That's awesome." Because when have you ever like somebody's in jail? You're like, you know what? Awesome.
She
It's
can't
just
suck
great.
dick for crack anymore.
Right. She's and as we see with freaking Lizzie, just because you're in jail does not mean you do not have access to drugs. So
Oh my God. So he thought she was either dead or something, but the whole car thing, so they just he didn't ever call the cops. They never called the cops. You'd think
Guess
that the
not.
rental company, when he says the car got stolen.
I mean, I think the rental company's just like, all right, well, then it's your problem, you know?
Jeez,
And
that's
he didn't want to
crazy.
call the cops. I know.
21,000. That's not a bad deal, I guess.
Is it? I mean, what kind
No, I don't know.
of 21,000? I feel like the rental cars that they give you are worth like 15,000.
Yeah, no, they're junk.
Maybe
10,000.
8.
People been driving them.
Right.
And also, whose Camaro was that he's driving around like he's Batman?
Well, you saw Mom and Dad's house is very nice, so
Yeah,
I think
it was the
they
parents,
have-
right?
yeah,
Okay, the
giving
dad's
him money.
midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got money. Yeah,
You
and
think
that's
we're
why
ever
he is
gonna
the way he
see-
is?
You think we're ever gonna see Tracy again?
God, I hope so.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay.
I really hope so. She's so fun, and I just wish that they didn't waste so much time on. I would watch Clint and Tracy. I mean, I would watch Clint and his mom talk, go to the grocery store, everything. They should give us more of that.
Yeah.
God, where is the car? $21,000, and he
Where is
doesn't
the
care,
car?
and he's got to pay
I
it
know.
on his fee. So then that's how he has a job, is because Big Mama. So I wonder if they had kids. Do they have kids?
I mean, I know he has a kid. We saw that on social media, but I don't know if it's with him. He has
Did
3
look
ex-wives.
Like Kate Gosselin a little bit.
Totally. Same hair.
Wow.
I think she goes into the hair salon's like, give me that. Here's a picture. Give me that Kate Gosselin.
Give me the S for the manager cut.
Right.
Oh my God. So that's just crazy. I didn't know that. I think I
Yeah.
did see it real fast, but I didn't. They all
Process it.
Yeah, it goes so quick. I
Yeah.
didn't catch it. Wow.
All right. Lizzie and Scott. God. They're heading to a church. I love how as they're entering, Scott's like, everybody watch your mouth. Meanwhile, like Lizzie's tits are fully out. Like she's going to give
Okay, Dad.
confessional and like you
I
can
know.
literally see her full boobs situation.
She's wearing a white dress.
wearing a
like
white dress.
she's a
trying to be
purist.
pure.
Yeah.
Did you
Why
notice?
would they go to a freaking church to get married? That's the last place that they should be getting married.
Well, technically, they were going to the church so she can give a confession. I think
okay.
the
Okay.
the impromptu practice wedding, I think, was a perk of the
I think
location.
stealing $800K is going to put you in
God.
God's poor graces
Right.
on the naughty list.
Did you notice her and the daughter have broken heart necklaces like that? You know, like BFF necklaces you
Beth-
had when you were like 11 years
Oh.
old.
That's sad. Maybe she sent it to her when they were kids or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel bad for the poor Jasmine.
Oh yeah, that she
She
tells
finally
Jasmine.
gets her mom back, and then her mom's just shitting all over again.
Yep, she's telling him she's getting engaged. Daughter's not into it. And then it was really weird. They like kind of stand in front of the altar, and she's like, "Say your vows," and he doesn't know what to say. That was great.
Like, no guy would know what to say all of a sudden.
No.
And they don't know each. Yeah, it's been 3 days. What's he supposed to say?
So yes, the most shocking part of this story definitely was that she has received $800,000 for her drug habit. I don't understand how that's even possible.
Wow.
800?
How's she alive?
800, right? She had a whole system. She said she sent out 50 ads, and the photos, and she had a system and it worked. So she would ask them like, my mom can't put money in. Can you give me this amount of money? And then give me this amount of money and then increase it. And as soon as they gave her that, she knew she had them hook, line, and sinker.
Jeez. And then they don't really realize when she's getting out, and then eventually they just stop once they're out of money.
Yes.
Are there that many guys out there that are this
It's-
sad?
Well, have you ever not a friend who's done this for drug money, but do you have any friends who have the ability to have guys like support their lifestyle?
I only know maybe one girl that maybe could have been like that.
Yeah, like I've known
Yeah.
maybe one or two, and it's always like I was never like, even when like we went to the bars, for example, we were not those chicks who were like trying to get guys to buy us drinks. We were more like, let's get fucked up, and then if
Yeah,
you know
we'll
what I
bring
mean?
it in
was like,
ourselves.
yeah, we're gonna do it ourselves. So it's such a like foreign concept to me to see these women that like know how to manipulate men to do this. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy, but people do it.
Yeah, I was always mean to guys. I always
me too.
I hate guys. They always say smile. It's like you should be able to kick a guy in the balls when they tell
Oh,
you to
totally.
smile.
you're beautiful. Why don't you take that frown off your face? Smile. It's like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Why don't you take your little dick out of your asshole?
Yeah, I mean, so I think like she said, she would test them with something small, and if somebody's willing to send somebody in jail $50, they probably will send more money, and next thing you know, if she's
Wow.
working 5-6 at the same time, you know, it's crazy.
She's just sitting in jail, sending pictures, and she's really making way more money than I've ever seen.
God, those
Good
pictures
for
made me
her.
so uncomfortable. Like,
Jeez.
ugh. You notice she said she learned it from a lifer, an old lifer who'd been in there, like how to
So
hustle.
then how does the lifer get guys to think that they're ever going to see her?
Right? I don't know. It's amazing. I would love to see an episode just where they put on a clinic of like how these women learn this. I would find that fascinating.
Yes. And the guys how do they find the guys, I guess, and before the internet, I don't know how it all happened. The internet
Me
really
neither.
must have blown that.
Right?
And these people, that's a lot of currency going in. Are you paying taxes on this? It's a lot of money.
It's crazy that there's this whole inner working of a system where people are getting so much money and like literally living on drugs in prison. Like, it's nuts. And she doesn't seem, while she says like she feels bad about it, I don't really get the sense that, I mean, she just did it to Scott, like literally just did it. So
Scott's so sunburned or drunk face.
God, I hate his voice too. There's something about his voice that bothers me.
And that mouth.
Ugh, God, the daughter is not into it. She's
So
not
they've
into
never
it at
had
all.
sex.
No,
Do you think they've had sex? No.
no, definitely not.
Poor Jasmine. I feel for her, and even the little boy. What's his? I don't know. Scott Jr. We'll call him. I feel bad for him too. He's not stupid, and it's too bad. They both, and I'm surprised that the son doesn't go find something to do. He's just right along like
I know.
with his dad.
Like the kids are, it's a sad situation to see them just watching their parents make disastrous decisions.
Like I can see why Jasmine's with the mom because she's fresh out of jail, but Scott, you think that his kid would like be with his friends, or it's really
Right?
sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It's unbelievable to me that she made $800,000 from scamming men.
People online are like,
$800,000.
it's a lot of money, and that a lot of that went to heroin. And God, over 8 years was she in prison, so that's $100K a year on drugs.
Crazy. It's just
Wow.
crazy.
And shrimp.
Yeah.
Now, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. But people are saying like Jasmine should keep her mouth shut. You know, I think she's old enough to be like, Mom, you're 3 days out of prison. You can just go get a job at CVS. I mean, we don't need this guy.
No, she couldn't work at CVS. She would just eat everything and not make any money.
I was
Don't
at the
put her
gas
free in a
station
drugstore.
yesterday, and I bought like 4 little things of candy, and it made me think of them. Every
Oh,
time
damn,
I'll
what'd
think
you
of that
buy?
Forever. I bought a little package of Swedish Fish, little package of Sour Patch Kids, and then 2 little sour roll things.
Ooh, all sour, huh?
Yeah, I know. I was on a kick.
All right. The throuple, Megan, Michael, Sarah.
The throuple.
Opening line of the episode is Megan saying, "My legs are sore."
Oh my God!
so-
Give me the barf bucket.
I know, God. She also had that like we just had sex like vibe to her, and
God,
the
I
hair
could
and the
smell them
eyes.
through the
It just-
TV. It was
oh,
so
so-
disgusting.
It really was gross. The best. She asked him, "How was sex after 2 years, baby?" And he's like, "Amazing. It's like 2 years. Try 2 minutes." Because he literally just fucked
God.
Sarah.
Poor Both of those girls.
I know. They're laying in bed, eating. She's feeding him bacon.
Oh.
God, that made me uncomfortable. And the fruit. Just
Who's
feeding
paying
him.
for this room service?
Right? That
It's
looked
not
like
cheap.
a large. No, it's not. It looked like a large order of room service, like a legit, the $65 order probably. For
Megan,
breakfast.
where's she taking those videos? In
What
the
videos?
classes, you see her humping the
Oh.
air in the chair.
Yes.
Where are those?
No, that wasn't videos. That was a one-on-one consultation. She was on.
Oh my God.
Yes.
She's brilliant. Whoever that lady is running these classes.
Right?
more power to her. That's genius.
Oh, that was probably one of the first episodes you missed. She was like taking classes how to like ride guys and how
Oh
to like
my
be
god,
sexy.
that's a one-on-one, and
Yes.
it's like Skype.
One-on-one. Yes.
Oh my god, I'm really a lazy piece of shit because
Right.
that is entrepreneur 101.
Oh, it's so funny, and people are paying for that shit. An hour of you like teaching somebody how to twerk on a dick, and you're
Wow, see, you just have a skill like that, and you just monopolize. Why not? Good for
America,
that
baby.
lady.
America.
I remember on Desperate
2018.
Housewives, women were making money just ironing in underwear, and I really thought about that business.
Oh, I fucking
I
hate
mean, why
ironing. I
not?
could never do that.
Man, hump in the air. She's probably getting like $100. Why
Right.
not?
Oh, I bet she's probably charging at least $50 a session, if not more.
Wow.
I bet it's like $1 a minute,
It
like
really
a call
worked.
girl.
Michael did look pleasured way more
He
than
did.
Tyler ever has. Wow. I better get on those videos.
Yeah, you better look into it. I just love when
Jeez.
she's like, yes, like the girl's like telling her like, great job, and she's like shaking her ass. I'm like, oh my god. This
I
is
wonder how
preposterous.
many guys are like sitting in the corner of their girlfriends doing that. Like, it can get creepy for sure.
Oh, definitely could get creepy. Or like there's another guy there. Like what if the chick who's giving the classes, somebody else is there filming the like interaction, putting it on
Oh
some
my-
website.
What's her face? Can the lady see? They can see each other. Wow. That girl can
Yeah.
see Megan? The lady
Yeah.
doing the classes?
Yeah, it was like
Wow.
Skype. Yeah.
God, I think I put a mask on or something. I don't know if I want people to see me.
Mask.
Show up at your kid's classroom and it's your
right.
kid's teacher who is taking the
Right.
classes. Wow. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So meanwhile, while they're post-coital breakfast, Sarah's freaking out, calling him repeatedly. Did you notice Sarah's apartment? Like the TV was on the ground. There was like an abandoned office chair. It was like
Sad.
it did not look like a lived-in home.
No, especially, yeah, I mean, I'm not a homie. I'm not like one of those girls that can really make a house a home. I'm pretty lame at that. I think you're very good at that. But that's sad. She's got a daughter. Didn't look like a kid lives there. That's for
No,
sure.
it really didn't.
And then she just, even though she hasn't seen her husband, somebody's watching the kid.
Yeah, right. It's like she hasn't seen him, but she's taking full
She
advantage of the
doesn't miss Ariana or
Right.
whatever the hell the kid's name is.
childcare.
Adriana,
So-
one of Teresa Giudice's kids' names.
Right. Michael says he's maybe going to propose to Megan, but also has to figure out how to tell her he's married. So that's where we are.
Oh my God! Let's start with step one.
They go to Niagara Falls, which they call the most romantic place ever.
It is. It did look pretty, but
It also just looks like my tourist nightmare, just like a bunch of
it
middle
is.
Americans let's see the falls and oh god,
it
look
is
terrible.
Yeah, I took it for granted because it is a beautiful wonder. I don't know if it's one of the. Is it one of the 7 wonders of the world? I don't know.
Is it? I don't know.
But
either.
they say eventually that it's going to dry up and it won't be happening.
Sad.
But it is very beautiful, and that Maid of the Mist is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, they were on that boat though. The boat, he's like, I've never been on a boat, and then they're like, it's like a wet boat, like they're at Disneyland. Just
Yeah,
getting soaked,
yeah. You have to put that on, and
making out.
it does get you really close. It is cool, but God,
He's so smooth with the phone. She's like, baby, let's take a picture. He's like, I left my phone. You told me not to bring it.
oh
it's
my!
like, no,
I want to put
you
it in my purse.
Right. It's like
Poor
he just-
Megan.
It's crazy.
In this day and age, if a person doesn't have their phone, something's up.
100%. Like, unless you literally, I've left my phone at home some days, but, I still feel extremely naked without it. But, and I make my husband
Someone
bring
like
it to me.
him,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
I know it is. It's crazy. If
Addicted,
you don't
for
have it, how
sure.
much you would look at it. I know.
Right. So they get back to the hotel, and he gets a bunch of frantic calls from Sarah saying that his parole officer is looking for him.
She
I
put in
think
that
that's-
PO card. Good for her, man. She
Right?
knew- She's like,
It's
I'm
definitely
gonna have
fake,
to do
right?
it. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna have
Right.
to do it.
Right. That's not real, right? It's definitely her. She's the PO looking for him.
That's what I would say. And
Yeah.
and she tweeted saying that she never called and she never said that, and that it was really Father's Day, so he knew he had to get home. That's what her tweet said.
Father's Day?
But-
Oh, God. I
yeah.
hope he wasn't doing this shit on Father's Day.
That's what. Oh, I wouldn't be
Jesus.
surprised.
Oh, God.
That's what she said. But I think it's hilarious if she did call and say that. That would definitely that really got him home.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
I wonder when the PO does contact. It
I
probably
bet
would
that-
be
I bet
right
that
around
shit is-
that time, but
No, I bet that shit is fake. I bet
it
it's
is
her.
fake. Yeah,
P.O. Sarah's looking for you.
I
better
could
get
see
your
her
ass
saying
home.
that though.
Oh,
Like, Your
totally.
PO called.
100%.
Oh my god.
Because she's that type of chick who like the desperation moves. There's no end to it. Like I think she would say anything to get him back into her. Like, graces, you know.
And then she says that eventually she got the ring that he bought for Megan. So I don't.
stop.
We'll see what happens.
Oh god.
It is just nuts.
I mean, like that person said on Twitter, it's pretty like these producers are ruthless, just letting this shit play out like this. Like it's really.
It is. I can't.
It's
And
ruthless.
she's even asking Michael, like, when did you last have sex with Sarah?
Yep.
Oh my god. What was
Yeah.
Megan like? I want to go shoot you with paintballs. What was that? That was funny.
don't
That
know.
hurts.
Yeah,
You
it
don't have
does. We'll see
anger
what
yet.
happens. It's
They
gonna
do
be
seem
good.
very in love. It's kind of sad. But he doesn't have to make it that way. He could
No.
have just told what's her face a long
From
time
the
ago.
jump. Exactly. He could have said, listen, this is a situation. I'm married to this woman, but I'm not in love with her. I want to be with you, but it's going to take a while. Like, and she could have made a decision, but like he's putting her up for like just for failure. It's not good.
And poor Megan's crying like he died at war
Yep.
in bed after he's leaving. She's so sad.
I know. Well, she just got some dick for the first time. She's
Oh my
excited.
god, yeah, her hormones are all whacked out.
Right.
God, the poor thing loses her virginity on TV with a guy that he's not playing her because I think he really truly did love her,
Yeah.
but he's playing her at the same time.
Yep.
Sarah doesn't mess around. She's got no money and she's getting him a cell phone. Like, get your
Sarah
own
the
cell
PO.
phone, Michael.
I guarantee you she has like the find out your iPhone technology. on
That's
that
what
shit.
I was wondering. How does she
Right?
not have that thing GPS'd? I totally
probably
would have
does.
thought she would click that.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin and Matt. Oh god, another one of my favorites. Matt's such a disaster.
So good.
He has 12 felonies, which I just have to keep reminding people. 12 felonies. You can go your
Bad
entire life
guy.
without one felony, and he has 12.
Bad guy.
Him and his friend are driving around in
He'd
like
murder
a 19
somebody.
in a 1994 Honda Civic. Yeah, I don't know if he would murder somebody, but there's no a legal life
He
to
wouldn't
him
do it
is
on-
life.
Yeah, he
I
wouldn't.
think.
Yeah, right. He wouldn't do it
You know
on
what I mean?
purpose, but he would like punch somebody till maybe he's
Yeah,
not
like in
that
the right
violent.
spot or something. Yeah.
In the right spot.
They're driving around. He
Yeah,
says,
you're
"My
right.
friend's
He feels more comfortable in prison for sure.
right." He's like, "My friend's been on, or my girl's been on me about a job," and the friend's like, "Well, yeah, bro. Like, you need a job." And they're just vaping, driving around. Did you see that vaping they were doing?
Are they vaping weed or tobacco?
No, I think that's tobacco. That's one of those like gnarly
Right.
tobacco vapes. It's like
Okay.
the entire car is filled with smoke.
I didn't know people share those.
I didn't either.
They're just passing it like it's weed.
Right?
Because he can't be
hates-
smoking weed while he's out of prison. He can drink, but they
I
probably
would
drug
think so.
test him.
Right.
Yeah.
He says he's hate working. Well, never has worked, but he hates working.
But he can do a duct.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, HVAC baby. His friend takes him to a job interview in quotes. And the friend says, I thought they would get along well since they're both ex-cons, because that's the beginning of a friendship always. And they walk up. Do you notice? And the guy was like, "So you vouch for him?" And the friend was like,
I don't know.
"Yeah."
That is a really good friend. Because
I mean, he
Matt
tried.
Is a loose cannon. He's nuts, and he hasn't seen him in years. I don't know if I'd answer his phone call.
Right? They have a conversation, very casual, and then he asks him, he's like, "All right, well, go ahead and, I don't know, load up this paint thing right there." And he's like, "These are my clean clothes, and I don't want to do that."
I found
refuses.
that to be kind of sad or untrue,
I mean,
right? I think his mom
untrue.
would go buy him another Hanes T-shirt.
Well, you heard Caitlin afterward was like, "Okay, but so even if you got your clothes dirty in a week and a half, you'd have a paycheck where you could have gone and got new clothes." And he was
Yeah.
like, "Well, maybe, but maybe not." It's like, okay.
Yeah, and you're a painter. If you show up with paint on your clother, they're
Right.
not going to be pissed.
He starts threatening him and tells him to fuck off, and they almost get into a fight.
Oh my God.
And then he walks out. He's like, that didn't go well. I almost fucking punched him out. And his friend's like, oh, the job interview almost went violent?
I love the friend.
Yeah, the friend. Oh, God.
Caitlin's going to be... She should just dump Matt and go move in with Sam.
Yeah, right? Sam, employed, also's got that little ex-con thrill to him. I don't think... Oh, he's the one that's never been to jail, right?
Yeah,
Is that one of the friends from the
I think he's
last...
a good boy. Yeah. He
a
just
good
smokes
boy who
cigarettes
vapes
on the porch.
Yeah. It's just
Masturbates a lot. I like Sam.
Sam's your type of guy.
Sam's watching the videos with Megan.
Yeah, he's watching the twerking videos. I mean, let's be real. Matt's not getting a job.
No.
There's no way. He thinks for some reason that work is beneath him.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But I'm not quite sure what he thinks he's going to do that's not illegal and make money.
Yeah.
Like he says, he's like, I got to get a job or find some source of income. It's like, what does that mean? You're not an investor. Like what?
Gonna go hit the slots?
Yeah.
And
God.
he's just that you can see that that's always happened with Daddy.
What do
That's
you
how
mean?
the workday ends with Daddy too. Him
Oh,
yelling
yeah.
at him.
Well, I mean, I think he worked for Daddy when he was 18. Now he's,
Yeah.
and
28.
I love that guy.
Then too.
He was like, yeah, when I was like 18, 19, I was doing HVAC. And he's like, all right, how old are you now? He's like 28. He's like, all right, so what have you been doing for the last 10 years? In and out of jail. It's like, all right.
I was in the jail doing HVAC stuff.
Right.
God, so sad.
I mean, I also get the sense that Caitlin's kind of getting over it. Like, she's at her wit's end.
She's at reality.
He said we were going to get married and have children. He was going to provide for me. I'm like, oh my God.
He was feeding her a load of bullshit in prison.
100%. He was probably, I mean, he doesn't have the work ethic to do anything, I don't think, or be told anything. He was like, I hope this goes well because I'm not very good meeting people. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. What does that even mean?
And it's not easy to get a job when you have all those felonies.
No, of course not. You're out of so many industries with that kind of prison record.
You're lucky
literally
that guy
construction is
shot.
probably all you could do.
Yeah.
Or just like manual labor of some sort. So like, come on, because he doesn't have a degree.
Painting is probably it.
No professional trade.
I don't think he could be a bartender. People wouldn't trust him with money.
No, disaster.
Caitlin, she's in it when he walks in. She's cleaning Sam's apartment. Just move on in, Caitlin. That cracked me up. In her half shirt, she looked cute.
She looked better. She had makeup on. You noticed? She did a fresh face. She must be listening to the pod.
She's not dumb. I like her and Sam together.
That's
hilarious. Go to jail, Matt.
Yeah, do the bait and switch. Right.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sam will start going to the gym. It gets felt.
Yeah. Last but not least, also
They're
got
about
a very
the same
brief
height.
Same height. I mean, who? Sam and Matt?
Caitlin.
Oh, Sam and
they
Caitlin.
Could, they could be at the altar together. I could see them kissing.
Oh, they're getting married now?
Matt's got that.
Full force.
She likes that big masculine crackhead body.
Yeah, she does. She likes that missing front tooth. Who doesn't?
God, I'm used to looking at him without the tooth now. It'd look weird if he had one.
God, we'll see what happens. But he's not getting a job, I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Count down till he's
I think he's back in jail.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So that's why they can't be having a reunion with these people. Some of them are in jail.
So good. Love it. All right, last but not least, Marcelino and Brittany. They got very little time, but they walked down some, I don't know what they were doing, like hiking to see the sunset in dirt, like dirt and rocks. I don't know what was happening.
Yeah, watch out for rattlesnakes.
Right? And she brings up Amanda and tells him about it and says, like, we're just friends. He's like, well, have you seen her? Starts questioning her. Have you seen her? Have you seen her since you got out? She came over. He freaks out. And she's like, I just didn't have an opportunity to tell you. And now I'm telling you. I love the way she tried to play that off. Like she was like 100% in the right. Like, I mean, he's a psycho, but like the way she was like, I mean, I just didn't have a chance. And then I had a chance and I told you. It's like,
I mean, it's such a guy thing to say. Like, when we were sitting on the couch every single night watching TV, I just didn't have a chance to tell you.
Right. I didn't and now I have a chance and now I'm telling you. So I don't know why you're freaking out.
I thought in his response was very girlish. Like, she was in our space together.
She was in our bed.
Yeah. A bed that we share that a million other people have slept in a hotel.
Right? Or sacred space that probably has bed bugs. I mean, it looked like a nice
cracks me
hotel,
up.
but oh,
She's
great.
just like, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. It just was very. She's just the roles are reversed there. It's quite funny.
Yes, it was. He gets angry with the producers and he's like, "Did you know? You had to have known. You had to have known." It's like, yeah, no shit, bro. They were
Poor
filming
guy.
it.
He's so emotional. I feel bad for
So
him.
emotional. He is a psycho.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
he
feel
is.
like I thought he would like get physical with her, but
Yeah.
now I think he would just break up with her and maybe move on with his life. I feel like maybe he's just a super emotional.
I think he is a
person.
control freak. So I think
Okay,
like
that is true. Yes.
it'll
okay.
become like a monitoring her phone.
Yes.
Never
okay.
letting her out of her sight. Like I feel like he's
Right.
that type of guy.
Yes, you are 100% right. Okay.
You notice
Yep,
like
yep,
she's
yep.
like trying to chase after him and he's like drinking out of a flask, like pouting in the corner. I loved that.
Yeah, that's good.
Carrying his flask with him wherever he goes.
She's a
Keep him
ex-con.
mobile.
You're worried about her hanging out with ex-cons or whatever. But yet you're driving around with booze on you when that could get her in trouble.
Right. Like I don't know. There's something very sketchy
he's
to
mental.
me about
Oh
him.
yeah, he is.
And he's like a veteran, so you never know there. Like
Right.
he could have some undiagnosed stuff. I don't know.
And I guess he's on video, so he's not going to act that crazy. But behind closed
No.
doors, who knows what he would do? Yeah,
Totally.
true.
I just loved the way she played that off though. She was really trying to make it like as casual as possible. Like,
She's
oh, yeah.
hilarious.
Like she didn't say she came with me wedding dress shopping and tried to like trick me into seeing her in a wedding dress. You know what I mean? Like
Wait
she
till
didn't really
he
tell
sees
the whole story.
that.
I know.
And do you think that they did stuff together when she was at the hotel?
I don't know. I feel like these producers really show a lot, so I think they would have shown it.
Yeah,
if it
you're
had
right.
Happened.
I know.
Seeing how
I
they
had to wash
showed
that chlorine off in the shower. I wonder.
Tracy mounting Clint, so
Oh,
I think we would have
God.
seen it.
It's ingrained in my brain forever.
Ugh. Those thighs coming around.
This sex. Oh my God.
Good. Yeah, it was a good
What if
episode.
Tracy
though.
was teaching
I was into
classes. I could see that.
it. Yeah. She pops up on Skype.
It was one of the best hours of TV I've seen in a long time.
It was good. I just Love After Lockup is a joy to me. It's a real joy to watch.
Last night was really fun. I love seeing just the messy. It was a fun episode. I really loved it. Yeah.
It was fun. It was.
So they're gonna keep it going for a while. I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder if they're introducing new couples. They might.
Yeah.
Right? I would take some new blood. I would get. So if you had to cut one couple, who would you cut?
Lizzie.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would. I just there's.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either. I would
There's
get rid
not
of
much
them as
there.
well. No.
Yeah.
And bring us like another. I want another like Clint Tracy. I want people that are
Yes.
like really in love, like crazy and like
I want Clinton
all
Tracy
heightened and like
or freaking
that kind of thing.
The thruples.
Yes,
Compelling as hell
of
too.
course. Yes.
And wait
of
till
course.
Sarah meets with her. I just cannot wait for that.
Me neither. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're
Holy
gonna be here
shit.
talking about it. Yeah, and we'll
Yeah,
be.
they should interview their parents too. Like Clint, at the end, they were asking if you're in a relationship with someone who's
I saw that.
incarcerated. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're getting out soon.
I know. It's
Oh, I
good.
love
They're
it so
casting for the
much.
next season. We're ready for it.
God.
Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah, well, I'll watch the whole Super Bowl, but
Yeah, I probably will as well. But I'm gonna make a lot of food, so that'll be about it.
yeah.
All right. We'll be
Well,
back, people, with our Bravo episode. We
The
hope
Super
everybody
Bowl
has a great week.
halftime it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens.
It'll be trash.
hopefully.
Nothing will ever
Yeah.
be as good as back in the day.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah, it should be Beyonce. I mean, Maroon
She
5.
would never do it. No.
It's just like
Maroon
like,
5
they have
has a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Exactly. But they're not compelling to me.
And then Travis Scott
I like Travis Scott, but it's also a weird
doing
pairing.
it. It is very weird.
Yeah.
So
All right. Yep. Well, we'll be
watching
back
for Cardi's Pepsi commercial.
Yes, we'll be back talking Bravo next week. We hope everybody has a fantastic week, and check us out on all the things. Holler at us on Twitter as you watch these trash shows with us.
Yes.
Escape 2 Pod. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.